Welcome back, guys. My name is LaCoco. I am a transformation life coach and a motivational speaker. I coach trauma survivors into healing, finding their authentic self, and loving themselves back to life. Like, subscribe, and comment below. What I want to do today is talk about why I became a coach, why I do what I do. Over the years, I've noticed there are so many people who are hurting, so many people who don't have an outlet, so many people who have so much promise, but because of traumatic things that have happened in their lives, they can't move forward. They are stuck. And I know that because I was one of those people who was stuck. On the outside, I looked like I had it all together. People looked up to me. I just looked like everything was all together. But inside, I was raging. I was angry. I was, I was hurt. By the time I was 21, I had been sexually assaulted 3 times. I had been through two abusive relationships, um, traumatic childhood. I had a very abusive stepfather who, if I had not left at 16 years old, I would have murdered because it was on my mind. I remember sitting up nights and just thinking of ways to kill him, ways to get rid of him, because he was just so abusive and just such a horrible person to us. Um, and I remember by the time I was 14 or 15, I was so enraged. I was so hurt. I was just in a constant rage. I was just lashing out. I was angry. I was hurt. My father was in and out of my life. I would see him at convenience stores. I would see him at the grocery store. I would see him around town, but he never was a consistent factor in my life. He would always make promises about he was going to do this, or he was going to take me here, or he was going to buy me a bike, and, all these things. By the time I was 19 years old, I remember telling him, like, if you see me, just walk the other way, because you never do what you say you're going to do. You always find a way not to do what you say that you're going to do. And I was hurt. And it ended up making me go out and find the exact type of person that didn't want to have anything to do with. I ended up looking for that person in a man. And I dated those inconsistent, those liars, those people who had no regard for my feelings, no regard for me. They looked the part, or they looked, they were attractive, or, they may have had money or whatever it was. But when it came down to really caring about me and loving me, that wasn't there at all. And all of these things just kept compiling, and just the pain, the rage just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I remember I was about 22, and I decided I wanted to go to therapy, um, because I didn't want to be angry anymore. I didn't want to lash out. I didn't want to do all these things. Of course, I wasn't really ready to unpack everything yet. So it helped a little. I let go of some things. I finally mourned for, being sexually assaulted. I finally cried and let it go, because I realized that it was a large chunk of my life that I really couldn't remember. And it was my brain's way of protecting me, because I was so hurt, but I felt like I did not deserve to I didn't deserve to be heard, because I felt like I was living in the shadows of everyone else, and I just did not deserve that. I wasn't worthy of being heard. I wasn't worthy of someone helping me, because I never felt that. As a child, as a young adult, I never felt like I was worthy. I never felt like I mattered. I took so much, or rather, I put so much into making sure that everyone else around me was good, and that they were taken care of, and that they had everything that they wanted and that they need. But I neglected myself. I never mattered to myself. My happiness never mattered. I remember actually thinking, wow, as long as everyone else around me is happy, I'll be happy. Or I'm happy as long as everyone else is happy. And I look back at myself and I want to slap the crap out of myself, because I do matter. I've always mattered, but I just didn't have it in me. I didn't have the fortitude to understand it and to know that. And all of those things and a whole lot more are the reasons that I became a coach, because I want to coach women back to health. I want to coach women back to happiness. I want to coach people back to self-worth, to self-esteem, to know that you matter, that you are not just another cog in the wheel, but you're a person and you matter. Everything that you went through, it matters. Everything that you want, it matters. Everything that you need, it matters. Because I wish someone would have, sat me down and took me through a program, or took me through something, or listened to me and helped me to figure out, wow, Cole, you matter. You matter. You are loved. You are the epitome of love. Because I didn't have that. And it put me in the position where I wanted to help other people to get out of that darkness, to get out of the shadow, to get out of that corner of not mattering, because we all matter. So I guess that's kind of a long version of why I coach and why I do what I do. I am LaCole Cole. I hope that you have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video.